What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be painting exhaust tips. We're going to be fixing up the little gremlins, and we're actually going to be making sure they look good on the car, look schmick, look nice. As you can see, pretty much they're a little bit worse for wear. There was a little bit of damage on them, so we're going to fix that up and get them looking nice. And also, the surface on them is disgusting. Wow, it is really gross under there. I really need to figure out what I'm doing with under here. But I really want to get rid of this freaking tow ball, but at the same time, it is so convenient when jacking up the car. I don't know what to do. That's why there's just this bit of carbon fiber here, because I broke the last one that was on here, like the last actual piece that came on the car. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All right, but anyways, like normal, I shall start by jacking the car up by using that said tow ball hitch I was just talking about. I'll get them up, smash the rear bolts off, rip down the exhaust pipes, and we can get started. And of course it starts raining just as I want to start painting. God dang it. Oh well. Anyways, one cool thing I just found digging through some old stuff in the garage is my old Plastidip system. This is some cool shit. I forgot I even had this. If any of you guys have been around here long enough, or if you follow us on Instagram, which you should, right here, I actually had the wagon Plastidiped at one point, and it was, I wanted to go with a color like this. When I mixed it up in the bucket, it looked exactly like this. When it's sprayed out, okay, that's a bit of overspray that looks a bit purplish, but if you go onto the Instagram again, here, you'll be able to see what it actually looked like. But yeah, this is like a pretty much as close as you can get to a kind of professional Plastidip system. This is what they use in all the videos in the States and everything. And yeah. Wow, this actually kind of makes me want to Plastidip something again. I don't know what though. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I had so much fun Plastidipping the car. Literally tape up the windows, tape up the headlights, and you just spray paint your car in the garage. So cool. While we're on that same topic, and you're following our Instagram at the same time, especially if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications on so that you get notifications as soon as these videos go live. Because in the statistics, it shows that 71% of you guys don't subscribe, yet you come back every week to watch videos. So what are you doing? Subscribe. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you that Plastidip gun because yeah, that thing is freaking awesome, and I really want to find another use for it. If you can think of something that I should Plastidip, put it in the comments down below because it's really fun to do. Alrighty, I'll get back to doing this. Have you ever noticed I really get sidetracked easily? Because I notice that all the time. Indy notices that too. Alrighty, I'll get under, rip these out. We can get started. Alright, so now that this is off, I have to give it a good clean up. Because you can see, I remember I was telling you about that skid that I did? Yeah, well, it just kind of like baked rubber on. And it is actually like embedded in it. I'm pretty sure it was fresh paint before summer nats and that's what did it. But yeah, so I got to sand all this off, clean it, get this WD-40 off, because that's how you get it out of the hanger the easiest. And I want to sand all this and just coat it matte black. So let's get into it. So I started rusting, getting it back. Can't really see it on camera, it still looks really rusty on there, but also doing on here, getting a lot of residual rust on my hands, but smoothing it out. You can see that it's actually smoothing out quite nice, and you got all the bits just here, but just using a bit of 180 at the moment to smooth out all these big bits. Then I'll hit it with a bit smoother again. Hopefully they stay looking nice this time. I'll actually clear coat them this time too, so that they stay looking nicer for longer and have a protective coating kind of. All right, back to boring sanding, so I'll cut back once I get this done. Alrighty, they're getting closer and closer. So this I'd say is ready to paint black. Just hit it with a matte black. This though, there's still a couple tiny imperfections. If you can see it or feel it, then you'll be able to see it in the paint afterwards. So I'll just give this a little bit more of a sand down, and then we'll smash it on with some color. Alrighty, this one is ready for paint, or as ready as it's gonna get, or as ready as much effort as I want to put into it. I'll start with the matte black first, so that if I get any spillage onto the front of the pipe, I can then just go over it when I put the graphite silver over it. Alrighty, let's start shaking up a can of black. God, I need to clean up this mess. The wind always blowing leaves in. I really need to clean this up. I want to make this like a studio kind of feeling for the, like with the wagon and where we film and everything. So like I really want to change the way everything looks in here. Maybe get some more lights or some better lights, because I always have to have the door open to film, which sucks. But yeah, I want to change a lot in here. Make it shaking. Also, while we're on the topic of paint, I think I might paint these stock wheels. And I'll show you how this color comes out on the exhaust tips, but I think I'm gonna paint them the same color. I've always wanted to do it. So I think I might. Maybe that'll be Wednesday's video. Hit me up, let me know in the comments. Do you wanna see me paint these wheels? Not only paint them, but fix them up. Like I said, they're not my wheels, they're my mate Pico's wheels, and he got them off one of our other friends that didn't really have any mechanical sympathy. Kind of thing, hit a gutter, whoops, who cares? So they're not in the best shape, but that is not my fault nor Pico's fault. But I think I might fix them as a little project and paint them so they look really nice. I'll give you a look at what I mean. So yeah, we got a lot. You can see that they were neglected to be cleaned and whatsoever, and they're a bit rashed up and everything around the edges. So I think I might bog them up, fix them up, and paint them. So at least while we're waiting for new wheels, at least the wagon will look nice. Just panicked. I was like, why is it so high in the rear? Forgot it's jacked up. But yeah, maybe that'll be Wednesday's job. Do you want to see me paint the wheels? I think I'm going to paint the wheels, definitely. All right, enough getting sidetracked. Let's finish this paint job first. Alright, just a quick little tack down coat. I'll let that dry. And in case you're wondering, respray, not that worried. Not with these at least. The respray doesn't go far at all. Plus with these cheap little cans as well, if it does go anything, a little bit of thinners or wax and grease remover and it's right off. It's not like clear coat. When I clear coat it, it'll not be anywhere near the car because overspray from clear coat is the worst in the world. Especially when you're using like a 2K, like a 2-pack clear coat. One where like the can where you press the bottom and it like activates the actual chemicals inside to make like a 2-part hardening clear coat. That kind of stuff, you want to get anything and everything away from it because the overspray, whatever it lands on, it's on for life. I made a massive mistake. If you go back on the channel, when I was attempting to make the carbon fiber drag spoiler before I started getting one made for me, once I'd actually laid all the carbon fiber, I hung it from the roof just back here and I started spraying. Now, I was smart enough to move the wagon out, but I put it right in front of the garage door with the garage door cracked only a little bit. Now the draft, I was conscious of which way the draft was going through, but without realizing the draft changed and I was pushing all the overspray onto the car. So the entire front end was covered in overspray. So I couldn't get it off. When I cleaned it, it still looked a little bit dirty. So that's a good thing we've done the VF front because it's all fresh wrap. And I won't make that mistake again because I was really pissed off and I couldn't get it off. It was even on like the glass and everything, but at least on the glass I could use a razor to get it off. You can't do that on paint or on wrap. But yeah, lesson learned, don't do that again. If you're gonna clear coat anything, get everything away from it. Alrighty, I'll just wait for that to flash off and then I'll hit it with a bit of a thicker coat. Alrighty, so now that's beginning to flash off. I'll do another coat now and a bit thicker, so. Alrighty, that's pretty good for me. Just a little bit more there. That should come out pretty hunky-dory. Now I start shaking up the silver because I don't care if I get a little bit of overspray while it's wet because that is just black. You don't see that anyways. Alrighty, start shaking up the next can. So this is the next color we're using. It is a wicked nice little graphite. You can just pick this up at Super Cheap Auto. It's one of the standard colors they've got there. DSK01. Give this a good little shake and then I will put down the first coat. Alrighty, so I'll just start off with a light coat just so that's something to tack to. Alrighty, as you can see already, just with that first little light coat, that does look really nice already. So I'll let this dry for a couple minutes, then I'll come put a heavy coat on. Alrighty, so it's been 20 minutes, we've waited for this to dry, now I'm gonna smash on a thick heavy coat. Alrighty, again, we play the waiting game. I might put a bit more on, maybe I'll put some up here. I don't even know if you'll see that, but yeah, we'll let that dry, then we'll clear coat it. Gonna go against exactly what I just said, because this isn't a two-part clear, so I'm just gonna spray in here. Hopefully I don't eat my own words, but screw it. I don't like that overspray. All right, yeah, I'll take it outside. All right, so now they're outside, I'll go crazy with a heavier coat. Well, aren't I a fool for doing that outside? I did look at the forecast and it said the rain would stop. Oh well, you win some, you lose some, who cares? You won't see that little bit anyways. Aside from those little drops from my own stuff up, does look good. Now with the matte, really transforms the whole pipe, hey? Makes it look so much better. I'll give this a while to dry, give it another hit of clear coat. Let's see what that water does. Oh well, not the end of the world. Alrighty, so I just smashed on another layer yet again. Didn't feel like I really needed to show you and bore you again with that. Really did take a loss on those stupid little freaking raindrops, but that is my own fault. Regardless, those came out mental. Look how nice that looks. But with how cold it is at the moment and that it is off and on again spitting and everything, this is going to take a long time to dry. So I'm going to go inside and that'll be the end of this saga until tomorrow at least, and then I can compare it with you. But yeah, in the next video, I think we're going to start doing those wheels anyways. So at least you get to see what this come out like compared to the rusty little ugly mess that it was beforehand. Yeah, it came out looking really good, I reckon. It's a really nice color, I think, and it really offsets and looks good on the car. And I think it'll look great on the wheels too. Alrighty, let's head back inside. Okay, so these bad boys are pretty much dry, looking good. But yeah, it is shocking weather out there. So just in here admiring the wagon, looking at it, enjoying it. That's probably going to be it for today's video. Gonna go have some family time, and it's my old man's birthday. So we're gonna go enjoy a feed at his place tonight, and yeah, so I'm probably just gonna send the rest of this video off. And yeah, we got a lot of big things coming. Next week, I think I might be heading down to Melbourne to shoot with Jake and Vinyl Wraps and Graphics and do some cool shit down there, which is going to be awesome. So definitely make sure that you subscribe and you are ready for all that content. On Wednesday, we will start painting the wheels and restoring them back to their gloriness and looking awesome. But yeah, at least for this video, this is going to be me signing off. I'll catch you guys on the next one, which will be Wednesday at 6 p.m. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, join the picnic. Stickers are sold out at the moment, but we do have vinyl coming any day now. It should be here tomorrow. And yeah, then you can jump back on the website and buy all of the stickers to fulfill your sticker needs. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Alrighty guys, peace.
You bitching and bugging, there's nothing that we got in common. I've been out grinding and hustling, investing this paper, got tired of eating that ramen. All of my music be heat, I ain't missing a beat. I've been blessed with impeccable timing. Watch all them people who friendly, it turn into envy whenever they see that you shining. Okay.